Hi guys, welcome to my channel Gardening with Tammy. It's been a minute since I've made a video in regards to the garden, but thank you for joining in with me. Just kind of wanted to go over a little start that I have in regards to my garden. So this year I decided to go ahead and expand the raised beds that I have. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I've been carrying dirt around, but I just kind of want to give you guys an idea about how I started my garden and everything off and what all I used. So if you're new to the channel, you can go back and see how I started in like the containers, but I was just going to make this a brief video about how I start everything. So behind me, as you can see, I already have 6 beds lined up, and behind me is a row of 6 more that I purchased. So that would be me expanding my garden this year. So I just kind of want to show you some of the things that I use to do the groundwork for my raised beds. You can see that they're lined up behind me. I'm sitting on one, so I already have them lined up about where I want them to go, and then after that I am simply going to fill them all. I did a little bit of cleaning in the raised beds that I already have. I already have onions and everything planted there. So I just kind of want to give you an idea about how I start everything and how everything works in regards to the garden for me. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need, of course, if you're going to start any raised bed garden, are your raised beds. So these are 4x4 raised beds that I purchased. The first set over here I purchased from Walmart. They're about $89 per raised bed, but I found a better deal, or at least I thought it was a better deal, on Amazon. So I purchased 6 more of these on Amazon. I think they had them 3 for $169, which you really can't beat. I mean, so you just think about all the food and everything that you're going to grow inside of these raised beds. So I purchased them from Amazon. They're really easy to put together. The only thing you do is just simply slide them in and out with this mechanism right here. Snap them together, and then that's your raised bed. Now if you wanted to stack these raised beds, it does come with instructions on how to stack them and what all you would need to stack them. So that's how it looks. I've lined all of them up. Now this is some of the stuff that I use to get started with my raised beds. So the first thing that you're going to need is a weed barrier. So this weed barrier is what I purchased. May have to go back and get more, but it's just pretty much the regular weed barrier. It's the basic weed barrier, 3 by 50 feet. So this is what I put down first. The second thing that you're going to need, of course, is some form of cardboard. It can be any cardboard, doesn't matter. You can either use sticks or anything that you may have of your disposal. In addition to that, I do mix my soil with perlite, and then I do purchase my gardener's trifecta, and that's for your soil. So I do mix all of them together. Now in addition, I do use the garden soil. You can get in ground or you can get the ones for the raised bed, doesn't really matter. It all depends on how you want your drainage and what you're growing out of it. In addition, I do get the black cow. So this raised bed right here would probably take about 3 of the garden soils, and then I do half of the black cow. If you wanted to come all the way to the top, you would need more, of course, probably maybe 3.5 bags. So this is pretty much the only thing that you would need to get your garden started when you're having raised beds. So as you can see, I have a total now of 12. I did some gardening before it turned cold. I have onions and everything started in the current raised beds. I still have some work that I have to do over here with the raised beds that I have. I have asparagus growing there. They did pop up, but it got a little bit too cold. I still have to pull the okra trees that are there. As you can see, I have the grape vine that's starting to bud a little bit here. And then I have the elephant garlic planted there. Partially is coming back. I'm in the process of digging up the my gardener marshmallow plant. Have the trees and everything right there. And then in this bed was my herb and vegetables, so I'm in the process of pulling all of that. So that's how that looks. And then over in this bed was my strawberry bed. As you can see, the older the bed gets, the more soil and everything compresses, and you need to add more soil. So I definitely have to go in and add more soil to these beds that are already in progress. As you can see, it's been about 3 years. I have not added anything. All right, guys, so that just pretty much concludes my video for today. I just wanted to make it brief to get some insight, because I've got questions about how do I start my raised beds and what all do I use. So that's your basics. Start with your raised beds of your choice. I chose plastic because I didn't want to have to go back and replace them. I'm not looking to rebuild them or anything like that, so I know that they'll last, and they do have a lifetime guarantee. So just wanted to check in with you guys and show you how everything starts in the garden. Pretty soon I'll be updating you guys with what all I am going to grow this year. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. That's all that I have for you. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being with me here. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Gardening with Tammy. Have a great night, guys.